Honestly, if Obi become Nigeria president, Nigeria will scatter. If you hand over power to Obi, Nigeria will see one, two, three, four, five hardship, difficulties, sorrow, calamity, pandemic.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can hear what this pastor is vomiting from his mouth. This is a pastor, a prophet, somebody according to him, he was called. You can see the mess he is vomiting from his mouth. I want you to also pay attention to those pictures I am showing you guys. Can you see those pictures? Pay attention to the caption on those pictures. That comment was coming from a primate, somebody that was chosen according to him, that was called by God. I want you to pay attention to those pictures. Look at the captions on those pictures because there is something I will bring out from those pictures. Pay close attention to them. Since I got the message, I have been asking myself, is this man appointed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to attack Mr. Peter Obi, or was he appointed for Mr. Peter Obi? Maybe President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have created a department that will take care of Mr. Peter Obi, and Primate Ayodele was the one appointed to take care of Mr. Peter Obi. What actually is happening in the body of Christ? So many pastors, so many reverends, so many men of God have left the call that God sent them. What God actually told them to do, they are now doing the opposite. Imagine a pastor on the pulpit, forgetting what God asked him to do. He is now attacking somebody that have never mentioned his name. Mr. Peter Obi have never mentioned this man's name anywhere. Hardly are you going to see Mr. Peter Obi attack any man or any man of God. That is not the person of Mr. Peter Obi. But I don't know why this man or this pastor or this prophet, always he is for Mr. Peter Obi. Whether Tinubu has appointed him as a minister solely to take care of the department of Mr. Peter Obi, that is what I don't understand. He forgot what he was sent to do, to come and win soul, to come and preach the gospel of God, to come and preach about salvation. He is now preaching about Mr. Peter Obi. He said, if Mr. Peter Obi will become the president, that will happen. How can you say such a thing? Is it what God actually told you to come and tell Nigerians? Okay, your brother is now the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I have been waiting for you to come out and castigate Mr. President, but you have never done that. I don't know why tribalism and nepotism is affecting every sphere of this country, every aspect of this country. You have tribalism and nepotism. Look at the appointments made by his so-called brother, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It was lopsided. It was tribalism and nepotism. In the economic sector, I was waiting for this so-called prophet, so-called man of God, to come out openly, to criticize, to castigate his brother. Look at what you did in the economy, and it is biting the nation. I was waiting for him to come out and criticize Mr. President, but he never did that. He is still attacking Mr. Peter Obi that is not in the seat of power. Was he actually created, or is he actually created to foresee, to take care of the department of Mr. Peter Obi? This is what I keep on asking myself. That was why I took time to cut those pictures, to bring that first video so that you guys will hear what is coming out from a man of God. Someone that God appointed to take care of his vineyard. And you can see what he is vomiting. You can see the manners of things that he is saying about somebody that have never mentioned his name. Hardly do you see Mr. Peter Obi mentioning any politician's name, talk less of mentioning a pastor or a reverend father. Mr. Peter Obi can never do that. But why people keep on attacking Mr. Peter Obi that is not in power? That is what I cannot comprehend. Why are you guys attacking Mr. Peter Obi that is not in power? Your brother is in power. You saw the appointment and what he is doing presently in this country. You super grew your mouth. You gummed your mouth. You are attacking Mr. Peter Obi. You are telling Mr. Peter Obi not to contest in 2027. Before 2023, you said so many things against Mr. Peter Obi. If Mr. Peter Obi is someone that used to take people to court, I am telling you, you guys are going to hear from Mr. Peter Obi. If Mr. Peter Obi is somebody that will tell others or tell the obedient members to go after politicians, I am telling you, it will not be easy for politicians in Nigeria, those that are attacking him. I have never for once come across any video that Mr. Peter Obi is abetting crime or telling people to go and attack somebody. Mr. Peter Obi can never do that. He is a man of peace. But look at what a so-called prophet of God is doing about somebody, is saying about somebody. Each time this man come online, the person that he will be talking about is Mr. Peter Obi. Peter Obi otalo mejigi. Did Peter Obi eat your yam steak? Why do you keep on attacking Mr. Peter Obi day in, day out? Your prophecy, I have never heard any of your prophecy about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All your prophecy is directed towards the person of Mr. Peter Obi. If Mr. Peter Obi is not doing this, he is doing that. Why are you attacking Mr. Peter Obi? What has Mr. Peter Obi done to you people? Why can't you guys allow Mr. Peter Obi to be? Or were you appointed by the president to attack or to foresee the ministry of Mr. Peter Obi? Tell us, if you are now the spokesperson of the APC, or if you have taken the job of the spokesperson of Mr. President, or the secretary of the government of the federation, or the minister for communication, if you have taken that position, come out and tell Nigerians. Or if you are the attack dog of the president, come out and tell Nigerians. Peter Obi is not in power. Why are you guys killing yourself? What is biting you guys? Peter Obi is not in power for Christ's sake. Peter Obi is in the opposition and he is doing the job of the opposition. He is telling the government where they are not getting it. If you guys are reasonable enough, you will say kudos to Mr. Peter Obi. You guys are going to applaud Mr. Peter Obi. In fact, you guys will look for something better to give Mr. Peter Obi, because what he is doing, I have never seen any opposition. Instead of Mr. Peter Obi to come out openly to criticize Mr. President, Mr. Peter Obi will be busy giving the president expo, giving the president direction. And if the president is a listening president, he will call Mr. Peter Obi, please be giving me all these expos that you are giving me. Instead of you guys to applaud, to support Mr. Peter Obi, to give kudos to Mr. Peter Obi, because he is not castigating or criticizing the president. Rather, he is somehow supporting the president, telling the president where he has gone wrong. And if the president will heed, will listen to Mr. Peter Obi's advice, I am telling you, the sky will be Mr. President's stepping foot. Rather, the president is doing the other one, going opposite of what Mr. Peter Obi is saying. And look at a man of God, a so-called prophet of God. Anytime you came online, what you will be doing is to what? Attack Mr. Peter Obi. You can never come out on the social media to call out Mr. President and tell him what you are doing. The direction you are taking Nigeria to, there is no gain there. You left that. You are busy attacking somebody in opposition that have never attacked the president. Rather, he is giving direction to the Mr. President. Oh, this is where I'm going to stop. What do you guys think? Drop a comment for me. Thank you.